Alright guys, welcome back. And Michael, I gotta be honest with you. Me and Chris really need you to get rid of that tattoo on your arm.
Fuck you.
What do you mean fuck you?
I said it and I meant it. There you go.
I don't appreciate that.
I don't appreciate blue hedgehogs.
I don't think any of us do.
So that was a little unsavory there, Mike.
You're unsavory.
Yes, I am, but that's a different story.
It's not opening, guys. It's not letting me in.
Just bang on the door and say,
Would you fight like the mini boss?
I think
Oh no.
I think I was supposed to wait for Nanako's stuff to be over with.
I think
Stuart.
so.
Oh well.
Can you describe my tattoo?
You have like a giant snake on it. It has like 20 abs.
Oh.
It's very weird. Specifically, you asked for 20.
How do you not know about your tattoo, my dude?
Short-term memory loss.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you not remember where it is?
Nope.
Oh.
I mean, I said it was on your arm.
Which arm? I already looked and I didn't see it.
Well, how could you
Hold
not
on.
know?
Milo's got a lightsaber. Give me a second.
Got a lightsaber.
Oh no. Just adding like sound effects of like, the fucking lightsaber going on.
So this is
Oh, no, I'm not-
fantastic. Already,
I'm not
I
joking. He had a toy lightsaber.
already I messed up. I thought, oh, let me just fight this boss. But at the same time, I came in here because I needed to grind to get some money. So
Yeah.
that's my justification.
Yeah. So now we're back to Nanako stuff.
Yeah, but first we are going to get what's his name?
You know, Persona, the main character.
Yeah, we're gonna get Persona. We are trying to get Yatagarasu with Megiddo. Yay.
Alright. Sounds like a good time.
Mm-hmm. So, how was your guys' week so far?
Fine. Actually heard back from our place finally while trying to get a job
Oh yeah?
doing like video production, and don't have a job yet, but it was nice to actually get a response from someone. I had to fill out more information and now I'm waiting back.
Nice, nice.
But they looked at my resume and decided to contact me, so I'm happy about that. We'll see.
We shall see, heck yeah.
I also got these gummies online. They're supposed to fucking help with like anxiety shit. I took 2 of them today. I'm gonna say right now they're not working.
Michael, as the guy that understands gummies very well, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, these are just hemp. There's CBD too, but you can't order those off of Amazon, so I had to order them on a different website. Because I guess Amazon has like a no CBD or THC policy.
Well, that might just be a state thing.
It might be. It might just be in PA if they're not allowed to do that. I know it's legal in every single state, but there's like certain restrictions depending on where you are. But I ordered it and I should be getting them in like 5 to 7 days. But so I got like the cheap ones, these really cheap ones, off of Amazon just to see if that does better, then I could just get those, and they're a lot less expensive. But yeah, I'm gonna say right now that they're not working. But maybe we'll see. We'll see how it does the next day. It's supposed to only take 2, and I'm wondering if I should just take more since I'm a bigger guy.
Let's not.
I don't have enough room. What the heck?
I'm gonna overdose on gummies.
Yeah,
No, it's just sometimes you can get a bad trip if you overdo it. Like you won't die. It's just
Yeah,
it's just anxiety isn't worth it sometimes.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm playing Mania a little bit.
and how's
it's
Mania
like
going
good
for
game.
you?
It's really fun. I really like it. Stresses me out because I'm bad at games, but I like it.
Oh, which game you playing? I'm sorry.
Sonic Mania.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. I wish I was
Yeah.
playing Sonic Mania.
I think we all wish we were playing Sonic Mania.
I'm trying to I'm trying to find a way because my capture card's a piece of shit right now and it's refusing to work with my PS3. So I have to find. I either have to buy Sonic 4 on the PC, which sounds so much fun, or I have to buy a new capture card, which I'm going to do anyways. So it's really a debate on which one I want to do and how long I want this episode to wait.
I mean,
You're talking about like the old Sonic 4 game that was like 3D and all that.
The old Sonic, the one that came out in part 1,
Yeah,
Parts, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, right now it's the Steam Summer Sale, so they probably have it.
Oh, they have it. It's just the problem is that I don't know if I want to buy it again.
I mean, I think I spent maybe 100 or 200 yesterday on the summer sale.
The problem is that I'm going home in like a couple of weeks, so I have to fly home, and also I have a kid, so I can't just. The kid's not the excuse because I would have bought it and just been like, yeah, well, the Steam's forever, and that's what I would have lied to myself and said.
Kept sending both of you messages about that symphony that they did for the 30th year anniversary.
I listened to a little bit of it.
I really liked it. I put it on and I was like, I'll listen to this for a few minutes, and I just like was listening to the whole thing while working and stuff, and I really, really freaking liked it. I wasn't sure how long it was going to be. It was like 2 hours, and they I think the only thing that they did that got the cold shoulder was the Boom series. Everything they fucking acknowledged everything in that, and I just really liked that. They made 06 and Forces look good. Made them look really good.
What did they do? What did they do for 06?
They gave it a medley. And it sounded amazing. It actually. I respect it. They did not treat any of their games without a little respect. Even Shadow they performed the song that opens the Shadow game.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah, they just even though they Boom is the only thing that got the cold shoulder, but I think they're trying to ignore Boom's existence right now. Which honestly is a bit of a shame because that's the only reason that it fucked up in the first place is because it seemingly is because they rushed it like they did with 06.
Oh, it wasn't going to be good.
I never played it, but I know that it was released a broken game that wasn't ready.
Yeah, I blame Sega on that.
Yeah, it was never the concept was never going to be good. So.
I'll check the show out eventually. Probably, maybe. I don't know, actually.
Well, it looks sad. It's sad because Sonic Universe and Sonic Universe and Sonic Boom are the only kind of recorded trades of the Sonic Archie comics.
Yeah.
So that means that if people look in the future, it's only going to be
worse.
Boom and Universe.
I guess going back to the Symphony, they did. I can think of a few things that didn't get any acknowledgement, like fucking Sonic 4 didn't.
What?
Sonic 4 didn't have good music, though.
Yeah. What? What about Splash Out that went?
The fucking Schoolhouse didn't get its own part.
What? This is an outrage. I'm literally pissed off right now.
They did do all the freaking Game Gear ones, which is it was cool because I actually forgot how good some of those songs sounded in those games.
They do Tails Adventure.
They did.
Sonic Drift.
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
They did Tails Adventure, but they didn't.
They did freaking.
They didn't do the Sonic Popcorn game.
Sonic Adventure and Sonic R got equal treatment. Both of them got one song from the game. Well, actually, no, because I guess Adventure got something from Crush 40. It's okay. They were close though. They didn't do it in order. They it starts in order and then they start to go out of order. And I actually like that they went out of order because it's just it's more surprising when you see something come up. They completely ignored Adventure 2 until the very end of it. Because that's what they wanted to close on, because it probably has the most popular soundtrack out of any of them. Really only just because of one or two tracks, but...
Oh, once again, I'm wrong. I'm not supposed to do a Yatagarasu. It's This Yatsufusa, my mistake. How could I have gotten that wrong?
Oh fuck no, dude. We gotta execute you on the spot, bro. I'm sorry, you gotta go.
How could I have gotten this wrong?
E3 had already happened when we did our last session, right? We already talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah, it did.
Sure.
I mean, if you want to talk more about it, let's go. We can do it.
I probably would just be repeating stuff I said last time because I'm having a hard time remembering what I said last time.
I mean, to be fair here, E3, people talk about as many people say that E3 is going to get canceled every year. They're fucking wrong. So I mean, it seems like E3 is the whole month, really, because there's a whole bunch of discussion videos that go on even after. So I don't think it matters if you have anything you want to say or if you repeat it.
Even then, you still got people going like, "Oh my God, was there a point for E3? What was the reasoning?" And then next year they're like, "Oh my God, I cannot wait for E3 to happen."
So, Nintendo.
Sorry, continue.
I was just gonna say, I really do like what Nintendo does, though, because they just kind of I don't, E3. There have been years where I was happy with E3, but I mostly don't watch it. But even when it's not E3, Nintendo just kind of waits until they actually have something to show. Most of the time, I'm gonna say there's one or two times where they did a direct and there was fucking nothing. But for the most part, even when it's one I don't care about that much, it's just okay, they at least announced 20 different things in this.
Well, I mean,
but even if it's underwhelming, I just like that it's so quick. They actually had a fair number of announcements this year, and they still kept it a little under 40 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, E3 is one of those things that, to summarize it best, is it's kind of in reality, it's like Comic-Con for gaming at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, when people are oh my God, E3's pointless, and oh my God, whatever, it's like, and that's like if somebody says Comic-Con's getting canceled every year because they, Hey Arnold didn't show his nutsack, I guess, or,
I know, I remember being pissed off about that during the movie. When it said, hey guys, Hey Arnold's coming back with the movie, the Jungle movie. We're going to feature Arnold's nutsack, and then the whole crowd was cheering, roaring.
Okay, so...
But, you don't hear people, at Comic-Con talk about the shitty announcements, because there's a lot of that shit. There's a lot of shit that's announced and doesn't happen at Comic-Con, but you don't hear, it's not treated the same. But then again, TV and animation seems to be, less heathenistic, I guess.
Okay, so feel free to enlighten me if I'm wrong here, because like I said, I do not watch a lot of E3, but from what I do watch, it does seem a lot of these conferences, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them, have a different approach from Nintendo, where Nintendo just shows everything at once and then has the confidence that people are going to stick around while they're showing off the games, while the other companies are separating each announcement by 30 minutes to an hour of bullshit.
Basically.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Basically.
It depends. If you're Microsoft, you kind of just throw shit at the wall and go, somebody will like it.
Yeah.
And if you're Sony, you refuse to show up, even though you're now stationed in America.
Grr.
So, okay, can I bitch about that real quick? I didn't get to do it last time.
Sure.
So Sony moved their central office to America, in my state specifically, and California is where E3 is held, and yet they still have the balls to go, yeah, we're above that, even though we moved to fucking California. Not anywhere else. We could have moved anywhere fucking else, but we moved to California, and yeah, we're not going to do E3.
Wait, hold on, I'm being called.
We'll go to Gamescom, though, and Tokyo Game Show. But E3, fuck that shit. That's for nasty people.
Time to make another Last of Us game.
You know what Americans love? The Last of Us.
Damn, aren't I hilarious?
You know what I really love about Sony moving to America is the fact that they still... I don't see the point of them moving to America as their central office.
Oh, yeah?
I don't think any of us really care about Sony America's games in, reality.
I'll be honest, I never really paid attention to, what specifically is made by Sony America or, Sony Japan. I think
You
it just
can clearly tell. Like, you know damn well Japan did not have anything to do with The Last of Us and shit like that. And like God of War.
Well, I think of more like Naughty Dog than I think of like
Yeah.
Sony.
I think they're still part of Sony technically.
That's true.
It's like, you know, Naughty Dog is more or less of the US and UK, whatever. And you know damn well Japan does not look at that and go, yeah, let's do that one.
They're like, I
Let's make that our
agree.
exclusive.
Let's do it.
Man,
Oh
we
boy,
totally... Oh, we're doing it.
we can do it. Oh, for my next request, a trumpeter. Toot toot.
For my next request, I want you to kill Margaret.
Wait, what?
You heard me.
You want Margaret
Kill
to kill Margaret?
Kill me. Do it.
Okay, it wants me to, according to this guy, it wants me to fuse Matador, White Rider, Dasajo, Papal-Sag, Tauon, Tatooine, and Tatooine has Mind Charge from level 38. I might have to do this another day, but view the compendium. What do I got? Do I have Matador? Do I have anyone from Death? I do. Okay. Do I have White Rider? Yes, I do. Hierophant? Yes, I do as well. Okay.
Cool. Let's see if they see if you can do it.
Yeah, first I gotta fuse some of these guys away. I have to kill them.
Yeah.
I already have Towie, so I'm good with that.
I also feel like, just going back to the E3 conversation, I don't think E3 is going anywhere either. For all those people that want to say it's getting canceled,
Scatty.
because not many people know this because people are idiots. But the Microsoft building is literally made for E3, and they're like in the heart of LA. Most like gaming companies are in LA, so I don't think they're gonna want to move anywhere.
That is true.
I think Michael just died.
He probably did. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he did. I mean, like, around his area there are, like, ravage, poison-spitting wolves.
Yo, you know, we should probably call Detective Naruto to see if we could finish this joke.
Yeah, to finish the joke.
Yeah.
You know, I see Scotty right now, or maybe it's Skady, but it reminded me that earlier this week I beat SMT Nocturne, the True Demon ending.
Oh, dope.
And it got me, it made me feel really empty inside. Just because of, like, what I realized, what the heck I just did in the game.
Oh, what? Just ended the world, practically?
Not the world,
Bad.
not just the world, but I ended everything in the game.
Everything.
So it's kind of like a, wow, and then you see Lucifer, and he's just there, and then you hear his music going off, and it's just, it's beautiful, basically.
It sounds like you're trying to, like, pitch me to Satanism.
I mean, when I'm playing these SMT games and I see the reasonings, honestly, I'm just kind of just like, you know, I see Chaos more has a point.
Oh, I see the new episode of Ada Inc. just went up. Or it went up 16 hours ago.
And what is
How
Ada
dare you
Inc?
dox me like this, Michael?
Dude, I got a lobster man.
What'd you say, Chris?
How dare you dox me like that, Michael?
Uh-uh.
Even though I only help write the show, I don't actually.
Yeah. You're in the thumbnails. Or,
Oh, I am? Shit.
well, not in this one, but isn't that? Never mind, you're not.
Oh,
For some
I mean-
reason,
I'm in the episode.
you're in that episode.
I'm referenced.
I was for some reason thinking you were on the Falcon one, but no, that's just the Falcon.
White Rider, Matador.
Yeah, I could see that. I'm not. I don't. I'm not in the Falcon one. Am I in the Falcon one? Okay. So yeah, no. Olivia posted her new episode
Check it out.
this morning. Was it this morning? Late last night. My days are bleeding into one another.
Ah, Chris, I'm bleeding! Ah! Alright, he needs Mind Charge.
Did somebody die? What happened?
I don't know what happened.
Hello?
What happened?
I don't know. Did something happen?
Where the
Can you guys hear me?
fuck is Mind Charge? Guys, where's Mind Charge, huh?
Can
I
you
see
guys hear me?
Mind Slice. I can hear you, but where's Mind Slice?
You mean Mind Charge?
Mind Charge. I'm getting kind of angry here. I'm getting
Oof.
furious. It says
Getting pretty
Tatooine.
angry.
I'm getting really, really angry here. Where is he? At level 38. You know what this means? Time to grind a little bit, guys. Isn't this going to be fun?
Yeah, so Michael, what were you going to talk about E3? Just so we can, like, have that conversation. While
not
we
really.
grind this character up. Oh, okay.
I was asking you guys about it, but I think I'm good.
Oh, I was about to say, I love how people bring up that E3 is pointless. Because they're like, oh yeah, the companies can just inform us. And I'm like, yeah, they sure can.
And they do get
They don't.
views, but not compared to how much views E3 gets.
Well, I feel like the thing is, most of them don't, like, actually do anything.
I gotta check it 3 times.
Just excited with there's been E3s where I've been excited by the end of it. There have been. It's fun to see a bunch of announcements at once. It's like
What I'm
Christmas,
excited-
you know.
Yeah, what I'm excited for is that people actually are talking about the SMT trailer.
Oh, heck yeah,
Oh.
man.
Like, people actually are giving a shit about it, and I honestly thought the reaction would be, what's this anime shit? But a lot of people are like, oh, this looks cool. I like the graphics. And then there's those stupid people that are like, yeah, this game looks better than 4, sorry. This game looks way better than 4. Oh my god. And I'm like, yeah, I hope so.
I'm so happy today that I was able to get a copy, or a pre-order down for the premium edition.
That's pretty dope.
And it was all because, I guess Shilling here, I followed this guy named Wario64, who, I don't know if he uses a bot or something, but like a split second, he just immediately has a bunch of random stuff that's like, hey guys, pre-orders are available for this, or this is available now.
So, like, this is legit, or...
It's legit.
Okay, cool. I didn't want you getting scalped, my guy.
Yeah, no, I got it from GameStop.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it's really
Yeah, no,
hilarious that my work absolutely does not like GameStop's website, so the Wi-Fi is just like, no, no, no. So I had to like go outside of work, run outside of work, and just start trying to get GameStop to work on my phone. Because I was thinking like, oh crap, like in 2 minutes these pre-orders are gonna go down. But for some reason, GameStop decided, hey, we're gonna have like 1 million pre-orders instead of just like 12.
I mean, that's good.
There's a lot of companies that just don't have enough, or they're just getting scalped.
I think most companies are starting to learn that it's better to like since it's so early in, well, not really actually. I'm thinking more of Metroid, because I know for sure Metroid still has a lot of steelbooks, and a lot of people are butthurt about that.
I'm still trying to get a premium for that.
Mm.
I'm not as like determined as I was with this, but
Look, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. If people scalp it, I could give less of a shit, because that means that they had to buy like a whole bunch of copies.
yeah.
So like,
I mean,
this is the time. This is the time I'm fine with it.
yeah, I mean, like, I'm not saying like, oh, I'm just gonna wait to do a scalper, because I'm actually getting a PS5 in July for for $300, which that's a long story with my brother actually getting in contact with one. Not a scalper, but like his friend.
Neat.
Yeah.
So hell yeah.
That's cool.
I you know, honestly, I would so love to have a PS5, but there's just absolutely nothing I want on PS5. Plus, Sony's been such a piece of shit lately that I really don't want to support them. At this point, I'd much rather buy from a scalper than actually Sony at this point. Not that I'm going to.
I mean, I don't blame you, but at the same time, like, a disc one is like fucking 14,000 or 1,400.
Yeah, I mean
On
the thing is, I
eBay.
could also like the realistic thing is I could also wait because like it's not like any game that I really want is coming out for the PlayStation 5 right now.
That is very true. I guess for me, it's more like a investment, which I guess is a lot of people.
Yeah, another problem is Sony also openly said that
Mind charge.
they're making. They also openly said that they're making another one.
Did they actually fucking say that?
Yeah, they're working on another cheaper model, and it's also going to fix the bugs. Sorry. Yeah, Sony made like a big deal about it. A couple like.
What the fuck?
When they said that shit.
Oh my god! I don't know. What?
I was asking Olivia. She.
That's.
The Sony. They announced that they were doing another cheaper PS5. Remember? Yeah, it was according to Olivia, it was a while ago.
That's literally Nintendo making a Switch and then saying, "Hey guys, the Switch Pro's coming out soon."
Yeah.
Oh, is the Switch Pro a real thing?
We don't know yet.
At the moment, no. But
My friend was asking me about that last night, and I had no idea.
I feel like the thing is, Nintendo's just gonna do what they did with the Switch and announce it on their own. It's probably gonna be announced probably next year.
You know what was cool about E3? There's at least 3 or 4 Nintendo games that I actually want to purchase. I say 4 because I'm a little curious about Metroid, but I feel like I should backtrack and like check the others out first.
Okay, so I'm gonna be real with you in all realness. It doesn't matter.
Is story that important to them, or is that more of like are you going to get a lot of story from the games, or is that more if you get invested in the lore, you look into that?
if you get invested in the lore,
If you get invested in the lore, yeah. I mean,
There's not really like cutscenes or anything in that like that in the games.
there is, but they're more or less of like to show off graphics.
Is Samus a silent protagonist?
Definitely. Well,
Okay.
It depends on what the fuck game you play. If you play other M, no, she won't shut the hell up.
I guess like main series games, the one that you guys are hyping up.
Yeah, no, she doesn't talk much.
'Cause it looks cool, and I've been like widening my horizons a bit lately with what games I'll play, because I like basically played nothing the last 4 years.
If I can give you a recommendation, the biggest problem with Metroid is it's kind of like Kingdom Hearts, of where multiple games go across multiple consoles. So for you to backtrack, it'll take you longer and cost more money.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you really want to backtrack, I'd recommend if you have Nintendo Online to play Super Metroid. But even then, you know,
Yeah, okay.
I would recommend Super Metroid just because it's fun.
and then I would say, instead of playing the original Metroid on NES, play Zero Mission, which is
Zero
a
Mission,
remake,
yeah.
and it's on the Game Boy Advance.
All right. I'll check it out.
And
If
then
you still have your Wii U, you can actually
I
buy
do.
those games. Yeah, you can buy those games for $5.
yep, you can do
and you can play
Metroid Fusion, which is the 4th mainline entry,
which is good. It actually has a story that might be played. Like,
and
I
Samus
feel like
talks
the
in
biggest,
it. Ooh.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest problem though is if you're gonna be like, man, I want the lore. I feel like that's more of Metroid Prime, and good luck getting those.
I want a fun game. You know, I'm okay with like simple or no story.
Yeah, it's more fun, you know.
I used to like only want to play a game that had stories, and like something like Mario or Sonic were like the exceptions, and now I'm just like, if I like those two series so much, I should just get into other ones.
Yeah, Metroid's fun, but it could also be frustrating to a degree. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting frustrated by frickin' Mania, so that's probably going to be a problem with me, but I guess the only way to actually get better is by playing games.
Yeah.
But, I'm also, I mean, I guess there's other things, because I am going to get that collection pack of the 4 Sonic games. I'm going to get Colors when that comes out, because I've never played Colors before. I'm actually going to sit down whenever I have time and complete Unleashed, not on recording, because we started doing that series blind, and I'm just, fuck that.
So are you canceling Unleashed, or are you gonna reboot
Cancel.
Unleashed?
canceling it for now, but I might release what we've already recorded just because there's some conversations in there I like. But I might once I beat it by myself and I understand the game, I might redo it on the channel.
Do you want me to pick up from where you are, because I can finish Unleashed?
If you just don't mind me.
If you don't mind me getting angry.
You can if you want. I want to start the game over and just enjoy it, because like another thing is, because I'm recording it and because of our terrible setup, my terrible setup, I should say. I don't know why I'm bringing your guys' names into this. Stort's doing just fine. Stort's doing just fine.
Yeah, the only bad thing only bad things I have is just, for some reason, my mic goes down to 50%, and all you can hear from me is
It's because of the way we're recording this, but it does not leave a lot of room for fixing errors. Like when we do Mackel and Zatch videos, we all record our own, and that makes it easy to raise someone's volume up without because then it won't raise what we're talking over. It's audio up. So if we were all recording our audio individually, I could raise your levels where you sounded better. I could also do cleanup to remove background noise and all that. But we don't do it like that because that would take a ridiculous amount of time with this series.
That's true.
Because this is Mackel and Zatches already take a long time to get out. For the most part. I mean, some of them don't. But for something like this, where there's I think by this point, probably almost 60 hours into this. That'd be rough.
Yeah.
Block. Way to go.
If we were doing it professionally, if we were being paid to do this, then it'd be different. But we're not.
Yeah, if we had 200 people working for us, we'd be like, I would love you to do this. Would love you to do this.
And then I'd have to quit and say that I'm focusing on my content, even though I don't release anything, and then there'd be some kind of drama. You know how it works.
Oh, of course.
It's funny because someone can assume which channel you're talking about there, but it wouldn't even apply to just one channel.
No, the thing that's funny is, I'm assuming I wasn't thinking about it because I was thinking about a whole different channel where that happened. But there is a popular channel where that happened, and I wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not afraid to say it if you're not afraid to say it, but maybe you don't want to say it.
I mean, it really doesn't matter. I was talking about Super Best Friends.
Yeah.
Let's Play.
Oh,
I feel like you can think I was talking about Game Grumps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want me to censor that? Is that a problem?
No,
it's actually what happened. People left. There was drama.
I didn't know about that with the Super Mega.
Super Best Friends.
Oh.
Super Mega.
Oh.
Super Best Friends broke up 4 years ago or something.
Okay, I remember that. Okay, once again, the hamster wheel in my brain. I hear
It's
Super. I hear Super.
Well, I mean, because Super Mega's decently popular, I think.
Yeah, they're around
really
800,000.
The other ones that I'm really excited about is I'm pretty excited about WarioWare. Honestly, I will get that. I played WarioWare when I was younger, and I like the Rhythm Heaven games, which I think is done by the same people. It is done by the same people. It absolutely is.
I bought
You can
Gold.
tell.
I bought Gold on 3DS. It's pretty fun, so I'm looking forward to it.
And then I'm way too excited for Mario Party.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. They have they have Book Squirm.
So
Book Squirm is amazing.
Oh, cool. It'll probably be the first Mario Party I actually play on my own, or have a reason to play it. I never really. I didn't have good enough friends.
I played 2, 3, and 7 nonstop. The only complaint I have about this at all is it's the same complaint everyone has. More than 5 maps would have been nice.
Yeah. I mean, they could also release them. We live in that time of where they can release new maps.
Maybe if the game does well enough, they can put out more maps.
I mean, it's Mario. It'll probably do well.
My problem growing up with that was I like to play a lot of games, and I like to try my best to at least get good with them. So that's what I did, and my siblings hate playing Smash with me. And I think maybe to an extent Mario Party.
But the cool thing about Mario Party, though, is there is a certain amount of luck. You're going to be able to win the mini games for the most part if you're skilled at the game. but you can completely fuck people over on that board. There is definitely skill to the game, absolutely. But like in Mario Party 3, there was chance time. I think that was in some of the other ones too, and you could just make someone lose all of their progress in that.
Yeah.
It could be the most unfair thing ever. I did that to my friend Nick one time when we were playing, and we still talk about it occasionally because we did like a really long game. It was like 50 rounds. It took forever. And then on one of the final rounds, Nick was so far ahead of me, and he lost every single star to me because of chance time.
Did he throw you out a
And
window?
he was just fucked. There was no way, unless he landed on chance time and got back to me, which was what he tried to do. There was no way he could beat me at that point. He was fucked. So I think Mario Party's worth it, even if someone better at the game than you. Because I just assume I'll play it with you, Store, online.
Heck yeah.
And I just assume.
Okay.
Okay, of course I'll play with you too, Chris.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, we can have a recording of this. It'd be fun.
Hell
I've actually played the game. I have actually played games with you online, Chris, and before him. Stuart hasn't.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
He keeps missing the streams.
How
We
dare
haven't
you.
done one in a long time.
That's because my sleep. Oh, hello. That's because my sleep schedule is out of whack.
Same.
I basically have no life.
Same.
No, literally,
Yours
like
is for,
when
no,
I'm
yours is for a legitimate reason.
I have every opportunity for life.
well,
I
then-
just turned it down.
I mean, to be fair here, I shouldn't say that. Mine's for my kid. That's it. I don't have a life. When you have a kid, you don't have a life.
It's always just so weird where it's like I'm here and it's in the middle of the day and everybody else is at work, and then for me it's just lol. I do mine in the morning. The morning.
I experienced the same thing without a job. So I feel like a really big loser. I don't even really have my part-time job anymore. I had a part-time job for like 7 years. I'm still employed there, but they haven't called me in for a month.
What the fuck? God damn it. 4 of them left. I could have gotten so much money and so much experience, but no.
Yeah. I mean, luckily me and Olivia, we are not employed at the moment, but we definitely are. Well, I mean, that's life right now. California's crazy right now. We've been trying harder and harder to get jobs in our fields because of the way everything works nowadays. To have a kid and work at Target is almost impossible.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
it'd be cool if you could get something like remote where you're at it in from home.
We totally can. It's not,
So you mean to tell me you work at Target?
It's hard.
No, I do not. I have never. I have only worked in like one retail job. Everything else has been like food service.
For me, it's either been video editor or delivery guy. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I do. Like I said, I do other things, but like most of the other jobs I do are like film related technically. But they're not consistent, so I don't go like, yeah, I do this commonly.
I'm a freelancer. I graduated. I graduated from what the fuck is it called? The arts, creative arts,
liberal arts.
Liberal arts.
Yeah. I mean, my degree is my degree is bachelor's of science.
Oh, see, my degree isn't even in film. My degree is in theoretical physics.
Yeah.
My degree is absolutely useless.
My degree is not useless, but you do not need a degree to do what I do. Because if you show off like your demo reel and it's really fucking impressive, and you like are self-taught, people are gonna like that.
Yeah.
But if 2 people have a similar skill set, one has a degree and one doesn't, most places are gonna go for the guy with a degree. The reason I like college is because I just learned. That's it. Like I actually learned something while I was there. If I didn't learn shit, I would have fucking regretted it.
I mean, personally, the thing I hate is that I wish that I didn't spend time going to a university for the last point of it. But I never regret college.
I actually do hear you there because I went to community college, then university, and the community college was more competent than the university. But I've said that a bunch of times. There were pluses to the university. The professors I had at that university that were good were really fucking good. It's just I do think that at Northampton, at the community college I went to, most of them were pretty good. At ESU. I should probably censor me naming the school like that. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't fucking matter. I don't think anyone's
really
gonna
up
see
to
this.
you. I don't think anybody's gonna. Even if people see it, I don't think anyone's gonna like. It's college, you know.
And honestly, fuck them. I gave them a bunch of money, so I can say shit if I want.
Yeah.
It's a nice school. I mean, it's a nice fucking school. I guess it's the people there were friendly. They had a lot of events. They tried to keep people, make everyone feel welcomed. There wasn't like all the professors or anything like assholes, or the people who ran the school were terrible people. But it was just like, it was weird that a community college that only costed me $2,000 a semester.
Oh, that's dope.
Was much more competent than a school that was costing me, oh my god, like $5,000, $6,000 a semester. Like I'd be paying $10,000 a year. Now I'm in debt.
Did you get like financial aid or anything?
Not really. It's weird how it worked there. I'm not even gonna try to explain it because I was confused as hell. Every single time someone tried to explain it to me, I didn't fucking understand it. I'm brain dead, as you'll see.
It's all good.
I'm really not like I am smart in some fields that I've actually like gained experience in, but I am not a smart person.
Yeah.
There are very basic things about life, like financials and money and all that I do not understand even to this day.
I feel like the problem is, and if you don't mind us getting into a deeper conversation, I feel like the problem is that's kind of why we're all fucked right now. It's because nobody's willing to teach anybody anything. I do not. I feel like there's people who are more knowledgeable than me that would argue me on this, but from my perspective, I do not respect how they taught math in schools. I feel like there was I feel like I should have known how to open a bank account. Yeah,
from school.
As a person that, I don't want to be an asshole, but I'm going to say it anyways. As a person that does understand math, no, most places in schools do not teach it correctly. Yeah. The problem with school is that the thing is that teachers have to teach you correctly, and there always has to be, and always is, an interest to learn. It's just the problem is that most places, the teachers aren't paid enough, so
yeah.
It's just hard to want to teach some little shit that's not going to actually, give a shit. It's hard, especially because there are, like I said, there's a lot of good teachers, but the problem is that we're too afraid to pay those good teachers, or even in general, just people for shit that will help out the future at the end of the day.
It is. Yeah, it is rough. I do imagine if you had to be a teacher, you ought to genuinely be passionate about it, because it's not a job that's going to treat you well. It's like being an animator. If you want to be an animator, you're not going to get treated well in that position at all. So you need to fucking love it. You need to care about it, and you should demand to be treated better. You shouldn't just take it for what it is. But oh my god,
I would argue that if you're an American animator, you get paid more than a teacher, though. So.
Probably.
I'm just saying this from experience.
I hear you. There's just so many cases where it's just I know that animators are not treated well. I think.
They are not.
It might be getting a little better, at least in the TV side of things. I don't know. It seems like it might be at least.
Yeah. No, they don't. I feel like
people who work for Adult Swim seem to be fairly happy.
Yeah, I feel like the thing about animation is that if you are, like I said, in America, you are paid more, but that doesn't mean that you're respected.
Yeah.
It's kind of like editing here, of where you make a lot of money. At least if you're in the right places, you'll make a lot of money for editing. It's just they expect you to do stupid shit like, hey, I'm just gonna use this as an example. I don't know if this is real, but in the movie Cats, they had the whole bullshit of where they're like, yeah, somebody added buttholes to it. Which
Yeah,
I don't know.
if you have a good director though, you work with a good director, you will be treated well because a good director knows that the editor is like the second most important part of a film.
You'll have no buttholes in it.
Yeah, you'll have no buttholes, but the problem is that even if you do have a good, like, it's good that you'll have a good director, but like, just to be real, you're not always gonna get that luxury, especially if this is your job.
Very, very likely you won't. A lot of like directors are complete control freaks who don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, I also have to bring up another thing is that, and this is just because I want to get this off my chest, and I've been saying this for years, is if you want to do entertainment or editing or anything, there has to be sacrifices you're willing to take. Not like,
yeah.
And if you're not willing to take them, then there's almost no point in doing them.
Yeah, I mean, it has to kind of. I think that a lot of people kind of have to be in this boat where it's like, this is what I want to do. This is the only thing I can do. This is the only option. It's this or kill myself. So we're going with this. Well, you spend time watching a movie. Who are you going to watch a movie with?
You want to watch a movie with me, Kanji?
We're going to watch the Kanji movie.
Yep, the Kanji movie.
The Kanjiing.
I just picked somebody at random. I mean, I could have taken Risei, but there's nothing really else for me to do at the moment.
Yeah.
That movie fucking sucked. I'm gonna go review it on my YouTube channel. That
Holy
was fun.
shit, I made him
The
level
Kanjiing.
up. Wait, Rome isn't in France?
No. Hold on. I can try to entertain him. He'll just want to hang out with me. Yeah. So, excuse me, my son may or may not cry depending on how long this takes. But my neighbor decided, even though, so my neighbor bought a very, 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 very old car that is not working. And he's asking one of us to help him out. Olivia offered, so I'm going to be watching Milo. I will still be here. You can hear me for sure. I just know for sure Milo's going to get upset for a whole second. So I'm here to apologize.
If you need to like take a break and look after your kid, that's fine.
Milo won't be that. Milo's not that big of an issue. I'm just saying, if I sound annoyed, it's because I am. He bought a truck that
Milo bought a truck. Wow, good for him.
I mean, he probably could. Yeah. So, our neighbor bought a truck that absolutely does not fucking work. You can look at it and know it won't work. There's fog.
Yeah, it's getting foggier. Actually, somebody ought to do something about that. It's actually looking pretty bad outside. I wonder if this has anything. I wonder if this has any like story-related stuff to it.
Take a look at this. Namatame's in today's paper.
Fucking yanks the newspaper out of Yukiko's hands. She's trembling in fear.
Just God, don't fucking do that.
It's finally over.
Yeah, seriously.
Nanako has finally been put to rest.
Damn it.
They throw her into the train tracks.
Hey,
Isn't the fog kind of
hey, you want to say something to the guys?
chilly?
What's up, Milo?
It rarely gets this cold in November.
Yeah, we're playing Persona, Bubba.
Oh, it's you guys.
Hello, it's you
Oh,
guys.
there he is. There he is.
From the hospital.
It's Batman.
They said that starting today, it's okay to visit Nanako-chan.
Ooh, we can
Okay,
visit
so she
Nanako.
lived.
That's where she lived.
Goodness.
No, you can visit her corpse.
So you already know about it.
We're donating it to science.
What's he charged with?
To count
Death.
kidnappings and murder.
He's
5
charged with
total.
death.
Those are serious crimes.
Really?
I think it'll go down in history as one of the worst sprees in Japan.
2 kidnappings. It's one of the worst sprees in Japan.
Murders.
Not like there's been like,
Murders.
not like there's been the subway bombing or anything that happened in
In
Japan.
the diary we found, there were entries about Miss Yamano, Miss Kanishi.
What?
Or the otaku killer or anything.
Advances on Miss Kanishi.
Say that again, Chris.
So there was 2 incidents that were pretty bad in Japan. There was the otaku killer, and then there was a train bombing
Oh god.
It happened. One of them was of a cult. Oh, where'd you go, Bubba? There you are. But yeah, one of them, as I'm talking, I'm holding my son as I'm explaining these heinous murders, so I am sorry, Milo.
He's gonna remember
But,
this like 20 years
yeah,
from
so-
now.
Let's talk about a more lighthearted subject, like joining the army.
Anyways, you know the have you played Earthbound?
Of course.
So you know that cult that praises the golden statue?
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually based around the a cult that actually existed in Japan that bombed gas bombed a train.
Just like Eek.
And then there was the Otaku Killer. I don't want to get into that one because I don't know 100% what happened, but you know, it was those were pretty heinous things that happened.
Yeah.
So some minor abductions and maybe 2 deaths, three deaths is not as bad.
Hey, what's up, Nanako?
We open up the window and we chuck her out.
Might as well put an end to her suffering.
Might as well.
We'll take Dojima with her. Just throw them both out. He's already in a wheelchair.
Fuck off, bitch.
This is my child.
Are your injuries that bad?
Well, my wounds are just closed open. Seems I have a couple of fractures as well.
I'm sorry. I'll wheel him back to his room immediately.
Adachi literally yeets him out of a window.
Yeah.
Why do you apologize?
I feel really weird
It's almost
about
over.
hospitals and shit
murderer.
like that.
So make sure you're back in
Chris
your
really feels weird about being the murderer.
Yeah,
You see,
it was me the whole time.
I was the murderer this whole time.
But I feel weird about hospitals.
I was responding to Dojima saying, "What are you apologizing for to Adachi?"
How'd it
Big
go?
bro,
Fine. He said,
Why
shut up.
did he have to move? Hold on. Excuse me for.
here.
I was responding to Nanako and I said, "Shut up," just so we're clear.
That's all good. Something's really happening with
All
the
good,
truck.
man. Something shit's going down with the truck.
Oh,
Maybe
so what's
he
up?
should come in and join us. What's up? How did the truck story end?
oh, what is
Her condition is stable.
The truck story ended where she moved it, but I would love that. I love to go to court off of something I said on one of these one of these Let's Plays.
Part 74, Persona 4 Golden. You said, and I
Chris
quote,
goes-
God,
Yeah, right.
censor that.
How's it going with Numb Tummy?
Well, he's awake now, but
You know what? I
he can't tell us anything useful.
I feel like honestly, if somebody put these in court, they'd just be like, so in other words, he's insane.
I see.
You can't listen to what he says. It's complete shit.
They probably put me in a straitjacket.
Some weird rumors going around. Seems like no one knows why there's so much.
What do you mean
Trouble
What do you
for
mean he replays Persona for fun?
It's true.
He recorded 130 episodes of Persona 4 and nobody watched them.
Are we on 100 something?
No.
No,
Which is
Okay.
probably it might be in the 60s by this point, but
You know what's
Yeah, I don't
weird?
can't say for sure.
As
It has no
I don't know. I only did like 1 or 2 Let's Plays, but I've noticed one thing is that no matter what you do, there's always going to be one episode that gets like a lot of views.
oh,
But as far as the fogs,
I wonder what the
careful
most
makes
viewed
up
episode of Persona 4 is. I could check.
So I can only speculate. What concerns me is that
So,
That did happen with Duckcast. There was a random episode that got a lot more views than the others, and it didn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it happened with my Sonic Boom. Our final episode has the most views.
So what's funny about this is that the fog is coming out now, and people are assuming that it's poisonous. And when I played this last year during the pandemic, it started sinking in that, oh my god, this is how people react to a pandemic.
How could it be lasting so long?
I mean, yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
I wonder what's causing it.
Can literally replace the fog with COVID.
I heard that a friend of mine's son got sick from the fog and collapsed.
you could literally just say, I heard my son got COVID, and then he fell and collapsed.
I mean, you could say that really about anything. I mean, to be fair here, luckily, like, the thing about Persona that's hilarious is that it's actually a game series that's way ahead of its time.
I mean, that's true.
Just because they're not afraid to talk about topics that, you know, other companies would be like, oh, let's not do that. Like, I'd say Persona 5 hit a lot of shit on the head.
Episode 1 of Persona 4 so far is the only one that even broke 20 views.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, that makes
My
me feel- that makes me feel
loving
good.
and adoring fans.
I think Olivia's video finally hit like 90 views.
One of them was at 100.
Excuse
I was just
me?
on the- One of them was, yeah.
Oh,
Let me
shit.
look. Let me look. Ouch.
Yeah, okay, dude.
Oh no, okay, Venom Space, it's at 97 views, the Venom
Okay,
Space
cool.
Suit. But it's almost there.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It's a comic book show. I didn't think anyone would give a shit. I'm not saying that like negatively. Olivia does. I think I'm not trying to sound like, you know, I'm being too much of a simp, but Olivia does pretty good at what she does.
Oh yeah, no, they're good. I think that there are people who care about comic books. There's definitely, you gotta find the right topic that really brings people in. But
Yeah.
and then people will like get interested in the show and check out more. But I mean, that show definitely has the opportunity, the possibility of taking off. Whereas a Let's Play is more of something you do after you have recognition, but we're just doing it for fun.
We're just doing it for shickles. It's a good way to get to know everybody here.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I learned more about Stuart than I ever thought I would have.
Oh yeah, what'd you learn about, huh? What'd you learn about me?
Well, one, that you're a real person.
Fuck.